Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here, Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you once again live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. We are on 3 Facebook pages right now: the National Motorsports Simulation Association, or Sim Racing Association, and Signature Esports, of course. Signature Esports Live, and then twitch.tv/Signature Esports, youtube.com/Signature Esports. All of those, you can give us a like and follow out there. Intro coming next week. New series for us with the NMSA. You watched the Truck Series get their season started last night, and tonight the Car Series, the Championship Auto Racing Series. Xfinity cars all over the track right now, getting warmed up, ready to rock and roll. The starting grid is set, and we are going to be enjoying tonight. Daytona is where we're at, and of course, and always, we love to see you out there. Give us a like and follow and hit all of the platforms. Tonight's sponsor, Omega Leaf CBD. They were the sponsor for the Truck Series race last night, and tonight they are going to be the sponsor once again. And I am, of course, joined in the broadcast booth by none other Jim Halaka. He's going to be the owner of Omega Leaf CBD. Jim, how are you this fine evening?
Fine, I am doing very well. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing quite all right. Now, we spoke last night about the benefits of CBD and what happens, the information that folks can find out there with you. Let's talk more about how you got started with Omega Leaf CBD. I know that you started the idea right there in about I think it was 2018, and
Yep.
then a couple a year later, there you are. You're in business. You've got your own store.
More or less, Jason. Yeah. So the long and the short of it is, back in 2018, I was in the middle of trying to get into the police force. Ended up having a severe shoulder surgery, and I needed surgery for that. And long story short, I got into alternative healing medicines as opposed to narcotics and painkillers and things of that nature. And I got into CBD oil. I found, long story short, again, found a supplier out in Kentucky. And just kind of did the research and found the real benefits of CBD oil. I used some myself, gave some to my dog, and she's crossed the rainbow bridge by now. But at the time, it helped her out, and it helped me out, and said, "Hey, I really got something here, and I really need to share this with people." Pretty much just started Omega Leaf CBD from the ground up from there.
Well, we talk about the human aspect of things here. CBD oil being good for pets, and that's not something that you hear too often. Talk a little, brush on that real quick about how it's good for pets.
Yeah, real briefly, I'll just say that what Omega Leaf CBD offers is an exclusive pet line as well, just for your dogs and your cats and smaller mammals. That is a THC-free isolate. So it has absolutely 0% THC, not even the minuscule amounts that certain CBD oils have for humans. So it's perfectly pet-friendly, pet-safe, organic, and all that. So it's good for your pets as well. And that's all found on the website, omegaleafcbd.com.
And that's where they can find more and more information. Talk about this promotional code. I know that we have a promotional code that they can use to get some a discount. I think it's a 25% discount. Off an already discounted rate. I, of course, signed up for the newsletter last night, or for your email list, to find out more information as it comes out. So talk about that as these guys get ready to grid here.
Absolutely, Jason. I'm glad to hear that you signed up for that. Yeah, so the 25% off, if anybody uses HARS25 from tonight through the rest of the season, they'll receive 25% off, an additional already 30% if they use their email address to sign up the website there. So big discounts, deep discounts.
Oh, well, man, Jim, I appreciate you stopping in one more time for the broadcast booth. Hopefully we get to talk to you again. I know that we were talking about it here in our household. We're probably going to order some stuff, so it's going to be absolutely thrilling. And it's good to talk to you, and congratulations on all the success, and thank you for being a part of the esports platform, and more importantly, the Trucks and Cars series here.
Sir, I humbly appreciate the opportunity. Thanks so much. It was good talking with you again, Jason.
Absolutely. Jim is the man. That's the guy that you're gonna be ordering from if you get out there and go to OmegaLeafCBD.com. And when you do that, make sure that you sign up for that newsletter. They only send you one email out a month. and they talk about what they're offering, some things coming out there, and then of course make sure that you get out there and use that promo code CARS CARS25 to get that 25% discount. And much appreciative to the folks out there. Let's go over the starting grid, and that's going to be, of course, brought to you by Omega Leaf CBD. This is the Omega Leaf CBD 240, not the 225. We will get that all changed over real quick, and we will try our best to get this done as quickly as possible. The grid, they're already starting to go. I like talking with our sponsors. Michael Sturgill's going to be the pole sitter. Jonathan Bell's going to be the outside pole sitter. Don Runkle, Phil Locke, Joseph Mahar, Jay Place. That makes up row 2 and 3. Chris Matthews, Travis McQuistion back out in the mix in row number 4. Jeremy Little, Zachary Taylor in row number 5. Anthony Mossbasher is going to be there in row 11. And in the number 11th position in row 6. Michael Stroll out there in 12th outside him. Here comes the next 6 rows for you. Ryan Wilson, George Williams, Bradley, Ray Rogers, David Moore, and Jonathan Schwartz, Gene Wolfe, Chris Fale, Richard Swavely, Cody Shands, Harvey Shanks, and then the 24 is out there as well. Brad Ebel, Matthew Moniak. We saw Matt out there chatting it up on Facebook last night. Blake Depanet, Davin Kent, Harger, Hastings, Johnson, Fulham, Dolger, Harp, Evan Bushbasher, Clint Leatherwood. They're all ready to rock and roll. That's going to be it. Starting grid's done. They are green here at Daytona as the Cars Omega Leaf CBD 240 gets underway. What a great opportunity to be able to broadcast for these folks, and I do appreciate them giving them the opportunity. Sturgill is going to have Jonathan Bell right behind him. Xfinity cars very hard to push, but if you've got the skill, you can get some room. Sturgill, Bell, I wanted to say Kunkel, but it's Runkle. Sturgill, Bill, Runkle, Place, everybody dipping off. Looks like we've got a few drivers now. iRacing goes off Comcast servers, and now we've been made aware through the iRacing platform, through our admins and Signature Esports Management that has reached out to iRacing that they are trying to work on their servers. If something happens like what happened last night, we will try to rack them, stack them, and try to get back into racing as quickly as possible. Now, if something happens after half of the race is complete, I'm sure that the race will be called official, but we will make sure that we listen to the admins with the Cars series when it comes to this, because they make the ultimate decisions and the ultimate rules for everything that happens here. Lap 2 being completed, green flag conditions. Good to see everybody out there chatting it up. Kip Easley saying, good luck, guys. Good old Kip, how are you? I appreciate you very much. Backstretch run for everybody. They are running, and we are streaming live at 9,000 frames per second, or 9,000 kilobytes per second. So we are doing a great job. That right there is going to be awesome at 9,000. I wish it was 9,000 megabytes per second. We would have crisp, clear broadcasting each and every time. Sturgill, Bell, outside line. Place is going to be there. We saw Taylor do really well last year in the Truck Series. Taylor there as well here. He's going to be there in 4th on the outside lane. Jonathan Bell, the Truck Series champion, he was there last night running very well. We saw some issues happen. Some drivers, like the first 25 laps were phenomenal. And then whenever they got back to racing, it just seemed like after that session happened, they just couldn't get themselves back into place. Place outside, Sturgill inside, 97-17, side-by-side racing at Daytona. Lap 3 being completed under green flag conditions. And here comes lap 4. They are pushing. They are doing a phenomenal job at it. And what a good run they have going so far. I hope you are having a fantastic evening out there. My name is Jason. Signature Esports is the place to be. SignatureEsports.com for all your Signature Esports gear. Go buy you a t-shirt. It's got my weird face on it. Kind of cool. I dig it. Make sure you get out there and join our Signature Esports Facebook group, too, so you can post all the stuff that you get out there and game or stream or like, or maybe you don't game. Maybe you just got a cool, pack of football cards that you like. Get out there and put that stuff up there. I want to see it. There is Maximus Sports Cards. That's why I mentioned cards. Maximus Sports Cards. Tomorrow night, Pokemon night, is when we get done with all the broadcasts. Well, not tomorrow night. Tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow's the Truck Series race. That's going to be Signature E and NASCAR Truck Series action right there. You're going to be able to see James Oxford and Mason Flippin. They're going to be broadcasting tomorrow evening for me. As if I made the starting grid, which I hope I did, if I made the starting grid, then I will be racing for the first time in any series that I've broadcasted for, including this is my own. So very excited. I'll be racing tomorrow, so you'll have to tune in to watch and see how bad I mess up or how good I do. One of the two. Tune in tomorrow evening for that. They will be calling the race live above the stands right here on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube. They do have all the capabilities to be able to do that tomorrow. Friday night, Midwest Days of Thunder. We're going to be back in action with those guys. And also the Signature eNASCAR Xfinity action. That is going to be doubly important there. They are going to be getting back in the mix as well. Charlotte is the racetrack for all of the series, Cup Series action on Saturday evening. Saturday afternoon, we are going to be doing a card pull. It's going to be the Panini mixer. That is the football mixer that we're going to be doing. That's going to be at 5 p.m. Eastern, and then we're going to have the Cup Series stuff. But Friday night, late night, we're going to have some fun with some Pokemon cards. It's every Friday is our Pokemon night, and we have to search and search and search for Pokemon cards. This one, I believe, we're going to be doing Champions Path and all of that. So all good things. Everything's a lot of fun. But right now, Mega Leaf CBD 240. Remember, megaleafcbd.com. You got to remember that. Go and try it. If you are looking for a more natural way and you don't want to take a bunch of pills, do your research on everything that you do with your body. But for sure, go and look. They've got a ton of information out there, and I appreciate them having it there. Here's a look at what's going on with the race today. 2.5 mile track temperature, 83 degrees, 72 degree air temperature, 65% humidity. The skies are cloudy, so it's going to be faster in some spots than others. So you're going to be able to see how that works. So that's going to cool the track temperature, and in spots that are more sunny, you're going to definitely see that pay an advantage. And a 14-mile-an-hour wind, that's going to affect how these cars can draft together for sure. Man, oh man, what a good night. Good night for broadcasting. Make sure you're chatting it up out there. I do appreciate it. I appreciate everything that you folks do. Lap 8 of 96. Stage racing here. That's something that you guys are familiar with this series. We're going to take a look real quick. I'm going to make sure I get the lap counts right. And we will do that right there. W. Piercer, good to see you. Stage 1, lap 25. Stage 2, lap 50. Kind of the same way we did it last night. And then a 46 lap shootout. Pretty much the way the end of it goes. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Good to see you, the Twitch, getting their thing together. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. It's racing. Come on now. Come on, man. Fuel sets. Actually, that was the other thing I was going to look at. I wanted to make sure I look at the fuel. Tire sets. 3 sets of tires here for the 240. And I believe the fuel set is still at 60%. So here at about, 5 laps. About lap 20, I think that's where it's going to be. Between 18 and 20, you might see some guys coming in pit. I don't know that they can make it all the way to the end. I know Sturgill probably won't be able to. He is out there driving that front line. Place on the outside as well. He might have to dip in there and get some fuel. We will see how it goes. Lap 10 is green, green, green. And these cars are absolutely gorgeous. I like the look at the Xfinity cars. Chris Vail, one of the biggest movers right now. Here's the number 11. He is doing a phenomenal job. He's up 11, now 12 spots to 8th place. Looks like he is going to be running the outside lane. The JD Concepts, he's the number 89. He is running 11 spots outside lane, trying to pick up a few more. Biggest mover of the race, though, right now, Evan Bushbasher, the 22. You'll see. Here's a look at that line, how close they get. Front stretch run, they have to dip right down in there. And a good run for them as they Continue to look. The Bushy Suns. He's got the 88 right behind him. He's up 16 spots. He's trying to hold on to a few more. Gaining another as he goes. 17. Backstretch. You see how loose these cars want to be. There's the backstretch run. There's the 22. Driving the Omega Leaf CBD. 22. Absolutely phenomenal job for these guys. Can't wait to get to the very end of the race when I get to show you the victory lane. We showed it last night. We made an addition to their intro. That's going to be really cool. Twitch, I hope you're having a fantastic evening out there. I see all the numbers starting to increase. Thank you very much for what you do. Wednesday nights, every Wednesday night from here on in, you're going to be able to watch the Cars Series. Daytona Racing, that's the first pack of cars. And they're holding on for darn sure. Here's a second pack of cars right here. They're coming out of 2. Looks like they are on their own kind of thing going on here. Own kind of thing. Here's a Bartlett right there. I actually might need to see if I can change his name because something's going on there. Oop, I'm going to move that over, folks. Apologies about that. Bartelt. That's what I want to make sure that I get it right. Alrighty, folks. Let's see where we're going here. He's leading them around. That's the second pack right there. 16th place is this pack. They are roughly about 13 seconds off the race leader. That's Michael Sturgill. Jonathan Bell to the inside. Outside his place. Runkle trying to hold on as well. Don Runkle Jr. And we gave them the opportunity to put their race information in. Let's see if any of the guys did it real quick. 45-year-old from Valencia, California, the Mission 22. Here he is. Doing it, Mr. Sturgill. 28-year-old from Cincinnati, Ohio. We know Jonathan Bell. We've seen him time and time again. Mr. Place. Learning more and more. Zachary Taylor, I think. Yeah, 16-year-old North Hazewell. We've talked to him quite a couple of times. He's driving the number 14, Mr. Taylor. Trying to take the high line. Maybe going to give up a little bit of room right there. Quite possibly. Might have to do some things here. Whoa. Getting dicey now, 15 laps in. Lap 25, you're going to see the competition caution come out. That will be the end of the stage. Stage points are in effect, and we will see these guys run like they do. So good to see them. All good things, all good racing so far as they continue to move forward. Here, let's take a look. Who do we follow along with? How about we follow along with McQuistion? Here's McQuistion. There's the look at how low that camera is, how high the rear end of that Chevy in front of him is as well. They slam against the ground on the front, but there's a lot of rear downforce. Now, they use the old style wing here. Instead of the 10 to 12 inch spoiler, these have that 6 to 8 inch one, and so it's a shorter spoiler, and you get a little bit more open downforce issues to be seen right there. Some drivers coming off pit road right now. That's going to be Ryan Wilson. He's coming off as well. Dylan Hastings is in pit road. He's coming off just to make sure that he gets into the swing of things. I do believe Bush Basher and company, these guys coming back on pit road. Leatherwood, Harger. Got to look at Austin Harger's card because that car right there, that's my car. That's my man right there getting out there. Pit strategy. I think they're doing some things here. They're doing something different because they know that everybody else has to come to pit road. 22 of Bush Basher, Leatherwood there in the 10, driving the Pub Table Racers number 10, and then, Austin doing his thing. He's doing his thing, man. Gotta stay high right here. Get it. Race leaders coming around. Jay Place trying to hold the outside line together. 97, 17, 70, 14, 2, 26. That's the 3 rows right there. Lap 18, green, all the way through the 70, giving a heck of a push. I want to look at Sturgill's rear. Actually, yeah, we'll look at the gearbox here. How about we look at Jonathan Bell? So on these cars, you see the graded vent right there. That's all the air that gets let into these cars. And it's roughly about 4 by 10 inches. And it's very, very narrow, very small. That's also where the radiator is. We talked about it last night with the truck series. The radiator being the most important thing to protect on these vehicles. So if you damage those, they literally, it becomes an issue. Place, Sturgill, Bell, Taylor, Little, Runkle, Fail, Stroll, Mahar, McQuistion makes up the top 10. Lap 20 being completed under green flag conditions. So these guys came into pit road. I was looking to see what kind of pit cycles they're going to be. Are they going to come to pit road any time soon? We're going to see here very shortly. A lot of drivers there to the inside lane. 14 of Taylor to the outside. 17 has cleared. Is the 17 going to lead him around to... Oh, they're coming to pit road now. Some driver, that's the 17. He's coming to pit road. He's going to try to pick back up in the mix. The 97 of Sturgill is going to be there with Taylor. Bell inside at 14, trying to find a way. I don't know if they're all going to try to come to pit road at once. And 18 and 20 was my guess. 21 to 22 laps, maybe a little bit more than that. We'll see. I think some drivers is trying to find a place here. You see the intent to come to pit road, the distance that's being left. Some of these drivers want to be able to see where they're at. 70, it looks like he's going to come down. 97 is going to come down. Or it looks like they're going to commit. Yep, he's committing. Some drivers going to come back around. That's the drivers out front. So aerodynamic. Oh, the 40 gets off onto the grass right there. Oh, saves it. I believe he saved it. 40 of George Williams saved it. Ooh, nice job, George. Way to do it, buddy. Runkle, Taylor, Little, Stroll, Fail, Mahar, McQuistion, Matthews, Rogers, Swavely. No doubt probably a splash and go for these drivers. I know that Chance, Deponette, Harger, Leatherwood, Bush Basher, they all splashed and go. And I think Deponette actually took 4 tires. Brandon Hart did as well. Runkle trying to lead him around. 22 laps in. Caution's going to come out at 25. Some of these guys on were the drivers that were in line to draft with these folks, so we might see something different. David Bell, you need to get set up and roll. Catching your fever to try again, buddy. Get out there and race. We want to see everybody get out there and race. I hear somebody clutching it in. You can hear it. The need for speed right here. Cars. No takers to pit road this time by. Don't doubt that they won't be able to hold on to it. Anybody going to run out of fuel? 26.89. Here's the 8, the 85. Jeremy Little is leading right now. The 26 to the outside lane. Lap 24 being completed. Does look like fuel strategy will work for folks. Austin Harger is going to be the first driver not one lap down at the current moment. Or the first car one lap down at the moment, as George Williams and all those guys are coming around as well. There's George, Jonathan Bell on track. Jeremy Little trying to take it. That's lap 25. They've got to complete this lap, and then they will throw the competition caution. So it's a race to see who's going to finish this lap. 26.89 cars in front of them, cars behind them. '89 a fail going to the outside. He's already up to speed. Like the 26. This is going to be there. Oh, the 2 down low. The 8 is a lap car, and the 26 trying to win stage 1, but the 89 is going to be your stage 1 winner. He came across the line just a little bit before the 26. Fail, then the 26, then Mahar. Yes, sir. All right. Here, I want to take a look and show you real quick. We will back it up. Dun, dun, dun. And then quarter speed. They're coming. 8's right there. The 26 has a good draft. And boop. Yeah, the 89's edged. You can see the bumper right there. 89 still edged him out by just a little bit. 85 of Mahar's going to be third. Then the 2 of Runkle's going to be there as well. So good to see it. Back to live. That's your stage win right there. The 89. Drivers came to pit road, or they're coming around to at least catch the pace car. Joseph Mahar's leading them around. Something happened there. Let it go off track. Ooh, they're slowing down. They're locking them up. Don't destroy that splitter. 60 of Bartlett. Bartelt, he's doing his job. All right. They're coming around. They're going to catch up with the pace car, I think, eventually. There we go. I think some folks are getting back in the mix. There we go. There's McQuistion. McQuistion's going to be your lucky dog, I believe. No, McQuistion's going to be there. There's the 85. Runkle. Something happened to Runkle. Oh, they ran out of fuel. Runkle ran out of fuel right there. Matthew Moniak ran out of fuel. Went for stage points. You have to come to pit road in that cycle, or you will run out of fuel on the pace lap. Coasting around. There's the 93. Matthews, Stroll, Mahar. There's McQuistion. They're coasting. All these drivers that ran out of fuel. Trying to get it fired back up. He's waiting. McQuistion got it all taken care of. He took a lot more fuel than what you'd expect. Matthews coming out of pit road as well. Mr. Stroll, the 81. Michael Sturgill went on pit road on lap 21, so he's going to have to pit a little bit more frequently than the rest of the drivers, at least 6 laps sooner than the rest of the drivers. Man, I tell you what. All right, folks, you're not used to Wednesday night broadcasting, so get out there and share this stream with everybody. Get everybody in there and watching with you and let them know what we're doing over here because, you know, that's what we do. You are all having a fantastic evening. Alrighty. Looks like we're going to get things dialed back in. McQuistion, Matthews, Stroll, Sturgill, Mahar, Bell, Locke, Moss, Basher, Lee, Wolf. Looks like some folks trying to get back into place here for the start of the race. Jonathan Bell's one of those drivers. Came into the pit road on lap 27 to get some more fuel, get topped off, and get ready to rock and roll. First car off the lead lap. I think it's only because they were off the pace. Brad Williams. These guys came around. They were waiting for... If things had worked out the way they were supposed to, Harger and company and all those guys that were one lap down would have made it back to pit road, and things would have been good to go. But because every driver stayed out and didn't come to pit road and they ran out of fuel, now things are all kind of discombobulated. Travis McQuistion right there. There's Matthews, Stroll. I think some folks are going around. I think they're going to hold on to it for just a moment. And we're going to go back to green flag. They're probably trying to reset what happened. Sometimes when things like that happen and you reset, all these black flags come out. And then you have to catch back up to the pace car. And so then everybody's all weirded and messed up. All right. McQuestion's supposed to be the race leader. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on here. These guys are waiting. They're going to extend the caution for another lap here, folks. Get everything hooked back up. Oh, man. All right. While we wait for this thing to go back to green, here's a word from my broadcast sponsor, Black Horse Auto Transport.
If you're looking for fast, reliable, and trusted auto transportation, look no further than Black Horse Auto Transport. Whether your vehicle's running or not, let us haul your classic, exotic, or luxury vehicle today. Whether it's across town or across the country, Black Horse Auto Transport has all of your needs. Find us on Facebook at Black Horse Auto Transport or give us a call at area code 704-308-7740.
Good old Black Horse Auto Transport. do believe they are coming around. They are waiting. They are pacing. They're holding on. Almost like red flag conditions, except for they're still rolling just a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Something going on. Man, oh man, oh man. Alrighty. Let's see what's going to happen here. Travis McQuistion, the 93, being scored right now as the race leader. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here, folks. All I'm trying to do. We're waiting for the pace car. We're waiting for everything else. Oh, we're going to be back at it. It's a little bit weird. Here's Ray Rogers. Maybe we're racing. Something's going on here, folks. I don't know what's going on. Pace car dipped off. 93, 92. Caution's going to get thrown. Brad Williams. Like he... Oh, there it is. Oh, big wreck coming up. Oh, everybody collected. Folks, I don't have a clue. Oh, I don't have a clue. All right, here it is. There's the 9 and all of them. Something was going on there. I don't have a clue. Maybe it might be my relative, folks. It might be something that's going on there. All right, there's the 9. Clearly, it shows Travis McQuistion in the lead, but that's Brad Lee right there. And at that particular point, he would have been the race leader, so I do not have a darned old clue on what happened there. Yeah, it's kind of cool. We're going to try to reload some stuff. I think that's what we're going to have to do here, folks. All right, let's see. I'm confused. I'm a little baffled and confused at the moment. Normally, you guys have watched my streams in the past. Everything is super smooth. The overlays and everything work. I don't know. Let's take a look. We're going to see who's still shows McQuistion as the race leader. All right, caution comes out per incident. There we are. McQuistion now with the pace car. There's the 92 Strolls there. Sturgill, Bell, Place, Lock, Lee, Mahar, Moore. No clue what happened there. And we'll get some insight. We might get some insight here and figure out what's going on. Just because. All right, folks, let's get back to it. I don't know what happened. We'll figure it out. Let's see what's going on in the grand scheme of things here. Lap 50. So in 16 laps, they're going to be in 15 laps or 16 laps, they're going to be coming in for another competition caution. So hopefully that'll all work out and things will be ready to go. McQuistion, Matthews, Stroll, Sturgill, Bell, Place, Lock, Williams, Harger, Fail. That's going to be everybody there in the top 10. Anthony Mossbasher, David Moore. David Moore coming off pit road now. Mossbasher getting some repairs done there. Ryan Wilson, he's coming off pit road. Clint Leatherwood, he is in pit road. I think he's leaving pit road now. There he is. Brandon Harper getting some repairs done. Brad Williams as well. Edrington, and Fulham. I think Fulham is... Well, might be getting some more repairs done. All right. That's how it goes. First car not on the lead lap right now is going to be... Mossbasher is on this. I think the 60 of Bartlett is going to be the driver that is going to be lucky dog. We will take a look. We're going to see what's going to happen here. Everything's going to be good. We'll get it set. Everything will be fun. It'll be fine. Bartelt. That's going to be the number 60 right there. There he is. 60. It says race control on your screen, or control. The number 60 control. Alrighty. Let's get it back to green flag racing right here. McQuistion, Matthews, Stroll, Sturgill, Bell, Place, Locke, Williams, Harger, Fail. And they've got 16 laps to get themselves around the track. 15 laps now as we go. When we go back to green flag conditions, it will be 15 laps because technically we're completing lap 35. Either way, on lap 50, another caution is going to be thrown. That will be the end of stage 2, and then after that, we are going to have a big old run to the end. It's going to be a lot of fun. McQuistion, Matthews, Stroll, Sturgill, Bell, Place, Locke, Williams, Harger, Fail. There they are. Ready for it. They get the green. We're ready to go. With the Omega Leaf CBD 240, they are ready to rock and roll. Now, that's the thing is that without being the formal race control, because you are technically race control here. You have race controllers. If the program does something wrong, you can't immediately fix it. So it makes things really difficult whenever you're trying to fix your field, and the program says, I've got to still continue to run. Cars dropping off to the outside. They're going to fall back a little bit right there. I think they might want to stick a little bit closer this time. Just get a little bit more single file, I think. 93, 97. It's almost like a radio. 93.7. No, 97 on the outside, 93 to the inside, the 92 right there behind him. It looks like teammates rocking and rolling. There's a 17 still up there. Jonathan Bell using the high line. Ooh, Nilly. It's getting interesting. 81 a Stroll there in 6th. He is trying to get a little bit closer there. You can't push the pusher in these cars. He will turn the field. That is the real deal. Lap 37 being completed. Green flag conditions. We are running away. And now the 97 slips down inside. There's the 97, 93, 92. The 81's going to be there as well. The 40 of Williams looked like he almost had an opportunity to be cleared right there, but it also looks like that on the rear of his car, he backed into a telephone pole. George Williams, we love George. But look at how concave that rear end is. It is literally like he backed into a telephone pole. And it ain't hurting him. That's just a spot for you to push. Get up there. Jay Place takes over the lead. He's got Jonathan Bell right behind him. And lap 38 is green. One caution per incident, or for incident. And that is going to be the last caution that we had. 1770, they're pulling away from the field just a little bit here. The 17 running like he's got a restrictor plate. They say patience is key right here. How much patience will you have for a stage win? 17, 70, 97, 93. You want to be there at the very end. Stage wins are important. They're good for points, but I want to be there at the end. If I'm going to wreck, I'm going to wreck at the very end. Last lap battle. I want that next place by, that's me. Is that how I race? No. No, I'm very conservative. Or at least I think I'm conservative. I don't know. People get mad at racers all the time. Doesn't really matter. All right, there they go. 17, 70, 97, 93, the 40, 92, 38. There's a battle on the outside back here. 40 trying to get some help. He's like, look, I've got a perfect spot for you to shove. You got a tow hitch on the front? I'll pull you around. Come on. Joseph Mahar picking himself back up in there. He's working himself back into the top 10 after all the bass-sackwards confusion. Jay Place, Jonathan Bell, Michael Sturgill, Travis McQuistion, George Williams. Outside line running. The 17 and the 70, they just seemingly are running away from the field here. There's not even any pushing going on. There's some pushing. Get it. Make that thing as straight as an arrow and climb the ranks. Running, running, running. Here they go. Xfinity cars, one of the most... I think it's one of the harder vehicles to drive out there. And it's just been crazy, crazy, crazy. Thank you, Clint, for the like out there. Thank you to all the National Motorsports Simulation Association folks out there as well. We do appreciate you. Thank you to all my Team SE drivers that are going to be out here with me over the next couple of days. Some cars are falling off pace back here just a little bit. All good things. I think so. Ooh, maybe a little blinking going on. All right, folks, it's that time. We're about 8 laps into it, almost halfway through the race. And if you know and you follow it along, you know what's coming up right here. Maximus Sports Card Sounds of iRacing. You've got a good... If you're watching out there on YouTube TV, by all means, get out there, watch, turn it up. Even the sounds here at Daytona, even on a simulation, are absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to pause my vocals for just a couple of little bits, and you'll get ready to rock and roll. And the caution does come out there, folks. Go back, take a look. Richard Swayze looked like he was involved Ow. Whoa. No, sir. No, sir. No, closer. And Mistress Waverly, you are the lucky recipient. This thing right here. Ow, the helicopter. Ow, the helicopter. Alrighty. We're going to pace around and we might have a shootout here to determine the green-white checker. Not green-white checker, the stage. So, third caution of the race, second for incident. We will see how it fares out for everybody. When we restart the race, we will restart it and finish up the sounds of iRacing, of course, and always. We do appreciate it. All the good things. Goodness. Whoop. Sorry, folks. I move things. I do things in they're supposed to pop up on a different screen, and for whatever reason, it started to pop up here. Crazy. Alrighty. Man. Let's see. Jay Place is going to be a race leader as they're coming around right here, pacing with the pace car. I'm catching things back up here, folks. I do apologize about that. Place, Bell, Sturgill, McQuistion, Matthews, Stroll, Williams, Locke, Mahar, Shantz. That's going to be the top 10 for you. When they re-rack them here, they're going to go, and they're probably going to have roughly about 2 or 3 laps. If they go back to green 48, that'll be 48, 49, 50, and after 50, that will be the competition caution. You will be able to see that happen. So somebody's going to get a stage win here. Somebody's going to have a whole lot of fun. Somebody's going to just do their thing. We will see. Lights are off on the pace car, and Jay Place is going to have the inside line. The 70 of Bell is going to have the outside line, and it's going to be a drag race for a couple of laps, and man, oh man, we're going to have some fun. I hope you guys are having a fantastic evening out there, and we do appreciate you very much. Twitch.tv/Signature Esports, and make sure that you go give us a follow on all the other stuff. Here it is. Twitch. That's where you can find us. Yeah. Says Cody Kenzie all the time. Or he says yeah. He says it a certain way. Facebook.com/Signature Esports. Give us a like and follow over there. If you're enjoying the stream, give us a like on the stream for us. And make sure that you hit the subscribe button out there on YouTube. Notification bell to let you know when we are going live each and every day. 7 days a week, iRacing broadcasts. Right now, 3 to 4 times a week with card pulls. And the random gaming stream where I get out there and I just kind of do whatever I want. It's a lot of fun. And every once in a while, top 10 videos. Back at it. 1770 drag race. Bell's going to have the outside line right now. The 91's going to be there with the 93. Or the 81's going to be there with the 93 in the outside line. Whoa, the one drops down. There's Locke. Phil Locke back in the mix. Inside line running just a little bit more. A little side draft action from the 17 coming up just a little bit there. to pull the air off of the side of the 70. But that usually only hurts the inside line, not really the outside line, because you see Bell starting to really get himself a good shove from the 93 of McQuistion. 70 of Bell drops down in front of the 17 of Place. And now they are ready to go outside line. Seemingly it's going to be faster, just like it was yesterday. We might see the track conditions be the same as well. Andrew Maletta, good luck, IJD Racing drivers tonight. They are doing a pretty darn good job right now. One of those drivers in the lead, and that's going to be Jonathan Bell, the number 70. Run. The Amazon 93 is running up there as well. It is a stage win, not the end of the race, but I tell you what, they got 2 laps until the end of stage number 2, when we go back to being what we are doing here. It's just absolutely thrilling. You see all the drivers trying to compete, trying to get themselves in place. But you're looking at the first 5 rows. That's pretty much where you're going to be deciding who's going to get any stage points here. Lap 49 about to turn into lap 50. The conclusion of lap 50 will be the stage end. 70 getting a good run there to the bottom. 17 had a little bit of help from the 93, but the 97 is going to pick back up into play. 17 trying to go back outside. Trying to have some fun here. Trying to roll through it, and no help from the 93. 70, 97 inside teammates running together. I think they're teammates because Bell runs Tune Time going the Tune Time paint scheme, so we're going to see how that's going to go. Inside run for all the drivers. The 17 of Place helps a lot of people, but right now it's got no help at all. Jonathan Bell leading him around. Does anybody take the outside lane and take that line away from Jonathan Bell? It does not look like it. Stage win, Jonathan Bell. 97, 193, 92, 17, the 40, the 32, and the 14. That's going to be how that works. Ooh, Schwartz. Something happened to Schwartz here. Oh, I think Schwartz might have ran out of... Ooh. Ooh. Oh! No, sir. No, sir. Jonathan, what happened to you, buddy? Let's take a look and see what happened here. There's only one way to look at this. Was he slowing down? What happened? Ooh, looks like he drove down in front of somebody. I don't know if that was intentional or... It showed he crashed. So, I'm not quite sure, folks. Sometimes you catch things that you probably don't want to see. Jonathan Bell, stage 2 winner. He's going to circle him around. There's the pace car. Check it up on the backstretch. That's what you're hearing. And I didn't finish the, the fantastic, lovely sounds of iRacing segment. So we will go back to that here in just a moment. We will throw the logos back up there. We will do everything that we can do. If you're in the market for a new PC, remember, Signature Esports PCs. We've got 2 for sale that we build. So once you order it, we build it, and then we ship it. That is our policy. 6-month warranty, 30-day money-back guarantee, and some of the latest and greatest out there was what we can build as something comparable to be able to run iRacing, to be able to run games, and stream. We are working on a system that will be VR ready. That is something that we are, it's just because of graphics cards right now. The price on graphics cards are through the roof. So we are trying to be as affordable, but everything that we do is custom built. And you get all the cool little fantastic LED lights. We try to LED it up for you. It's a lot of fun. All right, folks, they're going to go around. Brad Lee is going to be your new race leader, the number 9. He came to pit road on lap 45, so he's got a little bit of fuel. He's going to be all right. 99's your lucky dog, and that's going to be Matthew Maniac. Good to see Matt. He was chatting it up just the other day, or just yesterday. out there supporting the Truck Series, so he's going to be back on the lead lap. Lee, Bell, Sturgill, McQuistion, Stroll, Mahar, Taylor, Locke, Shantz, Shanks going to be the top 10 as they come off pit road. Pace around for one more lap. Ooh, Nilly. It's already exciting. I'm digging it. I hope you're digging it. You're having fun. Two cautions for incident. Second competition caution. That's going to be where we are at. And lights are going to go back off on the pace car. We're going to go back to green here in just a moment. And another, roughly about 90 seconds when they cross the start-finish line. Holy goodness gracious. I hope everybody out there is having a fantastic evening. Cars, Omega, Leaf CBD, Daytona 240. Over halfway through the race now, and they are ready to go again. And a reminder that this series will be broadcasted every Wednesday night. And make sure you go check out OmegaLeafCBD.com. Make sure you sign up for that newsletter. It's a once-a-month kind of thing. They talk about the products and the things that are happening in that industry. And it'll give you some information about what's going on there. I'm a big supporter of folks who are entrepreneurial. Look at what I do here. This is more entrepreneurial than you can imagine. Sign up for that. Use promo code CARS25, and you'll get 25% off an already discounted rate. Because, they're awesome. They do great things. Back at it, we're going to go. And back at it, you're going to go. We're going to go green flag racing with the sounds of iRacing right here. go back to it here. I hope you're having a fantastic evening out there again. Bulldog, the Maxima Sports Card Sounds of iRacing. If I said Bulldog Sports Cards, it used to be Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles. Now it's the Maxima Sports Cards. Good name change that they had there. So there wasn't any more confusion on who he was, but absolutely fantastic company. We do sports breaks with them over here at Signature Esports, card breaks, all kinds of stuff. Maybe I might do some mystery boxes here pretty soon. We might see if that might work in our advantage as well. We'll do all kinds of stuff with them. They are phenomenal people over there at Maxima Sports Cards, so thank them very much. Not only my Sounds of iRacing sponsor, but a sponsor here with the NMSA, the National Motorsports Simulation Association, and the Trucks and Cars Series. Man, oh man, what is up with that logo being there? There's the Truck Series. Check them out on Tuesday night. I'm going to fix that real quick, folks, because, you know, you can't have that the wrong logo in the wrong spot. That's not right. So, apologies to the group out there for that. Normally I'm a little bit more on it than that, so apologies about that. Lap 61, green. Sturgill's lead him around. Here's your pole sitter. He's got Bell right behind him. JD Racing. Tune time in front of him. I wonder if it's... I know that occasionally I have to look at my own logos on vehicles that on my team and stuff like that. And some people drive. I see them out there every once in a while. They drive my paint schemes that I put on Trading Paints. Lap traffic 77 there. I wonder if it's a little bit different to see your paint scheme on somebody else's vehicle. And it's not that weird for me, but anymore. It used to be. It used to be kind of weird and awkward. Now it's phenomenal. Alrighty, folks. Sturgill, Bell, McQuistion, Lee, Stroll, Place. That's the big gainer right there. Biggest mover of the race. Let's go and take a look. Who's that going to be? Is that still Bushbasher? That might still be this guy right here. Evan Bushbasher. Number 22. He's 19th right now. He's up 16 spots from where he started. And they are on the tail end of a draft. There's Austin Harger right there in front of him. Austin in 25th. He is a lap down. 2 laps down from the driver. So Bushbasher with the first car, 1 lap down. Holding on for dear life, trying to make sure that he gets a lap or 2 back as you see some lap traffic coming into play here for these drivers as well. Sturgill and Bell leading out front, lap 63. They are rocking and rolling and doing a great job at it as well. 97, 70, 93. 1, 2, 3. More lap traffic coming. As you see, these guys are having a blast. At least I'm having a blast. I like this. This is what we do. Big group about to be swallowed up by the leaders. Splitting the gap, splitting the difference. Leatherwood in the mix. I do believe we saw Clint Leatherwood. They just parted the Red Seas and went through it. IJD Racing 97, 94, 74, 70. Tune Time is your primary team sponsor, which pays your driver's performance pay. Awesome. Go get them, IJDR. Thank you for the information, Ryan. I appreciate you very much, my man. Ryan McDuffie explaining that out there for me on Facebook. I thank you, thank you, thank you. I will make sure to give that big old thing a like whenever I'm done here. So, if you're looking for it, 97 is out front. Teammate of the 70 right behind him. The 94 is... Oh, where are you at? Where are you at? Brad Williams right here in 27th. Up 11 spots, though. He is looking a little bit like a modified, but, you know, that is what happens. And then, of course, you said the 74 of Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson pacing around back here. And 29th, there's a 74 IJD Racing. That's what your team's looking like. 1 and 2, and then 25th and... I'm sorry, 27th and 29th. So that's what... Hey, you got both ends of the field covered. That's what I tell my guys. If I finished in the top 5, but I finished in 35th. Well, both ends of the field are covered. That's what happens. Lap 66. Green, green, green. The flyover cam. I love this camera. You can really see what they're doing here. 97.70, the 93 of McQuistion right behind him. Tune time is the right time, right? That's what we're looking at. More and more cameras. If it wasn't for the fact that the near plane bias on this, every once in a while, sometimes you just can't tell that these things are imaginary. One day, 4K will come. I can play in 4K. I just working on broadcasting in 4K. I don't want to overburden my system that bad. I mean, I do. I want to destroy it. I want to, come on. All right, folks. They are 15 laps into a green flag of pit cycle. Right now, they put in lap 52. For fuel, everybody's got all the fuel they can handle. Looks like they filled up as much as they could. And they are now moving. It does look like Jay Place took some tires. Bradley took a little extra fuel. I think he was a little bit more empty than most. And we will see how that rock and rolls. Pit strategy will come to play here as we start getting into the closing laps of the race. They want to stretch it as long as they can. We saw that 22 laps. Some of the drivers, they ran all 25 laps. 25 laps, pretty much the end of your fuel tank. And if you're leading like Sturgill is, that's everything. You might get less than that, 22 to 23 laps. You're burning more fuel than everybody else behind you. Everybody behind you is 3/4 throttle, just trying to stay off your butt. That rear end is very important to each one of these cars, too, because the more dinged up it gets, the worse it'll be. Under 30 laps to go. Make it 27 to go as they come around. And about 71, I believe, is when we'll start seeing the big majority, maybe some of the big majority of takers. I would say probably close to lap 73, 74. We might start seeing some of these guys come to pit road. Strategy is all about that. If you've got a big group of cars coming to pit road, you all want to go together. I promise you, if you don't go together, you will be lost in the rear of the field as they come around, complete lap 69. '97 still out front, 17 of place, finally finding his way back around in the outside lane. Jay Place did phenomenal yesterday, doing really good today. McQuistion trying to push the inside envelope just a little bit longer. There's that line. You see the 3-car tandem on the backstretch. The outside line trying to form up just a little bit more, but all that extra gap. You see the lap cars holding the inside lane. 3 wide. And a whole bunch of drivers about to be swallowed up. I have never been more nervous for any of the race leaders than right now. As you see, these cars are holding on for dear life, trying to stick it. Stay low, 3 wide, the 12's right there. Hold on, hold on, hold on. They are moving. Turn number 1. Holy goodness gracious, that was insane. Nice job to all the drivers keeping it clean. Lap 71 being completed under green flag conditions. The 97, the 70 out front. You bet your bottom dollar that was nuts. That was just insane. I loved it. What a good run for the drivers as they continue to move around. I do believe we might have some clipping from the server. I'm seeing that in the screen, so I do. If you guys notice it and have been noticing it, I do apologize about it. we are output at 9,000 kilobytes per second, so it's probably a little bit overkill, but that's pretty steady. The incoming is what I'm finding to be a little bit redonkulous. 25 laps to go. Why does the... Okay, all right, listen here. Listen here. There we go. That makes me happy. Championship Auto Racing Series. The Cars Series here. More lap traffic. They're trying to get around. Who's coming to pit road? We're going to have some takers right here. You're going to see. Woo, Nilly. 3 or 4 drivers, 4 or 5 drivers on pit road right now. Sturgill's going to be leading them around right here. He's going to have Bell, his teammate, right behind him. McQuistion's going to be there in 3rd. Jay Place in 4th. 24 laps to go. These drivers are on at least 20 lap fuel cycle, so maybe a little bit longer. Maybe try to stretch it as long as they can. There's the manufacturers on your screen. Another lap to go around. Sturgill, Bell, McQuistion, Place, Shantz, Mahar, Taylor, Fail, Stroll, Moniak there as well. We saw the closest finish last night in my broadcasting history. 0.001, and I think that probably could have even been broken down. He ran by a paper sliver. That's how much he won, by a paper sliver. You see the runs that are coming. You see the good. Oh, there's the Suns back out right here. Looking good. The racing right here in the top 5 doing quite nicely. Chris Fail and Matthew Moniak, they're up more than double digits. Chris Fail up 12 spots from where he started. The number 89 doing a fantastic job of trying to drive to the front. Matthew Moniak right there as well, up 16 positions. Currently the biggest mover of the race right now. The 99 holding on, needing more out of everything he's got going on. All the drivers inside that are still on the track came to pit road on lap 52. And at what point is the leader going to come to pit road? Is he going to come to pit road on lap 20 to go? Or is he going to come next time by? We will see. No, he's not coming. That's not happening. 97.70, 93.17. And no doubt we're going to start seeing them here. We're going to have to see them very soon. That big line running, trying to swallow up the drivers that are in front of them. I don't know that that speed's going to be very beneficial to them. 21 laps to go here at the Omega Leaf CBD 240. Cars with the National Motorsports Simulation Association. Signature Esports, your broadcast platform. And I love what we do. 97, another time by. Another time by. Got to swallow up some lap traffic here. Sturgill, Bell, McQuistion. 1, 2, 3. The drivers in front of him. That's the look at what they've got in front of them right here. 20 to go. Here's a look at the racetrack ahead of you. And man, oh man, that's the look of Sturgill. A little bit more lap traffic. Maybe try to squeak another one in as they come around. This will make 25 laps on their fuel cycle. Caution's going to come out. Jay Place involved. $17. Oh. Lap traffic was there. The 17 came down. And he is holding on to it for dear life. He almost had it saved and probably could have just went to pit road. But that did not work. So no doubt everybody who came to pit road early, they're probably going to be like, hey, I'm going to take the wave around. I would. I mean, come on. They're going to be a little bit lighter, too. Sturgill coming around to meet the pace car. 18 laps to go here at Daytona. 5th caution of the race. 3rd for incident. So a clean race so far. 2 of those cautions were for stage competition cautions, which happen on 25 and 50 here. Man, oh man, what a good run that they've had. What a good run. Matthew Monyak coming around. He came to pit road on lap 78. And with 17 laps to go. Looks like he's going to be your race leader here. Bill Locke came in on 72. David Moore, all these guys on 72. Travis McQuistion just came in. So they're all going to get bunched back up. There's a lot of drivers waiting for the wave around here. Alrighty, we're going to go back to green flag racing with 15 laps to go. And that is kind of how it goes. David Moore is going to be your new race leader. The number 1 is going to have the 28 of, Phil Locke's going to be on the inside. David Moore's going to be on the outside. So Phil Locke and David Moore front stretch. Those guys are going to be taking that green flag. Brad Lee's going to be in third on the inside line. Harvey Shanks to the outside. Pace car is going to dive off on turn 4. There's the pit road exit right there. We're waiting for the green flag. Phil Locke inside. 3 Toyotas out front. Locke, Moore, Lee, McQuistion. Sorry, folks, about that. Locke, Lee, Moore. The 93 of McQuistion is there. The 14 of Taylor to the inside. The 25 of Shanks on the high line. Mahar trying to give those guys a little bit of breathing room for the outside lane. And right now, falling off pace just a little bit. Phil Locke out front. And look at that. This is going to be the racing that you're looking for here. Whoa! 14 of Taylor tried to go high. 93 is going to go high. The 81 of Stroll just edged out the 14 of Taylor. And Taylor's going to be there to the back bumper in third. And he's going to slide up. He's going to take that nose of the 93 with him, but the outside line is starting to be faster. The 1 of Locke a little bit lighter on the inside. The 9 of Lee there. Taylor, McQuistion, good outside line movement. A little bit shaky as they continue to move forward, but they are running, and they are doing a good job at it. 114 side-by-side racing. A little bit of a bump. A little bit of wiggle there from the 9 of Lee. 93 giving a little bit of a shove to the 14. He gets a little bit loose on the outside lane. I wonder if he's going to try to pull the 93. Not going to pull him. He's going to slide down, and he's going to pull the 1 along with him. 93 is going to have Sturgill with him on the high, or I'm sorry, Stroll with him on the outside lane. Taylor inside line running. 14, now 13 laps to go here. Taylor, McQuistion, Locke, Stroll, Moore. Travis McQuistion trying to take the lead away. 81 of Stroll giving him a shove. The DC Chevy. Whoa. They're diving down. Something happened there. A little bit loose. Caution's going to come out here. Not sure. They were still running green there, so they're going to restack them here. McQuistion, your race leader. Taylor is going to be in second. Stroll, Locke, Moore, Bell. Man, oh man, it's been a good race. It's been a quiet, it's the 6th caution, fourth for incident, but it's been a calm, quiet race. It's been calm and quiet for me. We do hope you're having a fantastic evening out there as well. Make sure that you go give all these platforms a like and follow. If you're watching on a platform out there, hit that like button, hit that follow button. I would appreciate that. You guys are amazing. And because you're amazing, it is what it does. Man, oh man, I do enjoy a good night. Oh, man. McQuistion, Taylor, Stroll, lock pace car, leading them around. They're going to go back to double file when we go back. Should be 9 laps to go. And we're going to see that racing just pick up. The intensity is going to be just that much harder. And everything's just ready to rock and roll. Holy goodness gracious. Man, oh man, oh man. Next week, Homestead, Miami, 240 for the Cars Series. It's going to be a whole lot of fun, that's for darn sure. Pace car leading them around. We're going to go back to it here. Let's go 85 of Mahar, says Ron Emery out there. I'm getting back and I'm checking all the... we are apparently offline. I hope we're not offline. I don't see why we should be offline. It says we are still streaming. Okay. For a moment there, it said we were offline. I don't know how we would have been offline. So, okay. Let's make sure that we are still doing the same thing. So thank you very much to everybody out there. Thank you for the follows on all the platforms. Pace car is going to dive off on the platform here. We're going to go back to Green Flag Racing. Thank you very much to everybody for tuning in. 93, 14, 81, 1. The 70 of Bell's going to be there. Moore's going to be there. Who's going to take it all the way to the end here as you see the pace car dive off. Front stretch running. We're going to be 9 laps to go as the flag is green. And we are off once again. 9 to go. McQuistion, Taylor, front stretch. Turn 1 is about to pick up. Taylor to the outside, trying to get a little bit of more love going. A big shove coming from the number 1 of Locke. Needs more to be able to hold on to the 93. McQuistion's going to be right there. The 81 giving a big shove to the 93. You see how close that is right there. Taylor, McQuistion back and forth. Outside line starting to get a little bit more. You see the difference in that gap. The inside not having... They know that the outside line is just that much faster. And once you start stacking cars and you start pulling a gap, that right there is how they're going to make that pass. 14 with the 1 right there on the rear bumper. 14's going to be leading that lap as they come around. 8 laps to go. The patience is going to have to hold on. The 70 of Jonathan Bell was right there, checking out of the corner just a little bit for him. As you see, turn 2 is dicey. 14 slipping down 1, trying to hold on. 14 was trying to pull into that spot right there. Gets a little bit of a draft off the 81. The check back up into the outside lane. The 14 goes there, so it was an in and out right there. 93, 81, the 32 is there to the inside as well. Shantz trying to hold on. 5th place for him right there. 7 to go when they come around to the start-finish line. Moving, grooving. That's what they're doing here. 93 of McQuistion. He's got a whole lot of help right there. 81's going to have to make sure that he keeps remember to let that car breathe. The closer that you are to the back bumper of the car in front of you, the less air that travels through and the more that car wants to overheat. Big shove coming down the back stretch from the 81. The 1 all over the back bumper. They are holding on for dear life. They know they've got to be in position. They're going to have to be in position if they want to win this race. There's the overhead view. The 93 pulling ahead just a little bit. The 81's going to get back to him on the front stretch. 14's going to get a big shove right here from the 1. The outside line really moving. Side draft 14. They got to hold on to it. 70's going to be the inside. 70's going to get right to the back bumper of the 14. 1's going to be high. There'll be 3 wide into turn 1 right here. And man, oh man. 3 wide racing. The 1 bounces off the wall, gets back in place behind the 97, and is in front of the 40. 70 of Jonathan Bell right there. Side draft from the 93. He's coming up the track. They are clearing the backstretch right here. Moving. 6 laps to go. This will be the longest 6 minutes of your life here, folks. 70 of Jonathan Bell to the back bumper of Taylor. He's a little bit closer in that. You can see that Jonathan Bell will shove the 14 forward. 14 crosses over in front of the 93. Now the 97 can pick up his teammate Jonathan Bell to the outside. Turn 1, turn 2. Moving. Holy goodness gracious. We saw those two do really well together earlier when Jonathan Bell was pushing. Now Bell has an opportunity for the 97 to get to his back bumper. They really need to clear that line, though. The 93 shoving the 14 down the inside line as Taylor and Bell try to hold on. Don't be surprised if you don't see if McQuistion gets a little bit of a run on Jonathan Bell on the inside line. Don't be surprised if you don't see him try to get up in front of him. But Jonathan Bell looks like he's going to try to be making that clear here as they're 2x2, 4 laps to go here at Daytona. The Omega Leaf CBD 240 coming down to the wire. Last few laps ready to go, knowing that they want to race to the end. Taylor, Bell, Taylor to the inside. Jonathan Bell right there. The 93 of McQuistion needs to get to the back bumper of the 14 to keep that edge on the inside line. But the outside line doing very well. The 70 and the 90. I'm sorry, the 70 and the 97 of Sturgill working very well together. The 1 pushing the pusher. Getting back to back pushes right here, as now you're going to see Jonathan Bell lead a lap 93. There it is, 93. That's what I was looking at. 3 laps to go, and they are side-by-side racing. Man, come on. They're moving. It's just now heating up. Look at them. They're 3 wide already. 17. Oh, the 70, the 97. No! No caution. Everybody on the grass right now. Caution's going to come out. We will have the first attempt at a green-white checkered. Here's what happened. Oh, man. This all started... Here's Michael Sturgill right here. The chopper view right here. Here it is. So the 97 gets to the back bumper of the 70, crosses over his teammate just a little bit, gets to the back quarter panel, pushes just a little bit too much, gets into the 70, and Jonathan Bell goes for a ride. The 97's already loose, and so that slow speed checks him up. Gets into the 1, and then you can just see them rolling. And man, oh man. Zachary Taylor clearing at 93 of McQuistion. Pulls back into place right here. Everything stayed green for a little bit, and then kind of had to come back into place. Taylor, place, Shanks, McQuistion. Top 5, green-white checkered coming at you here in just a little bit. Calvin says 14 should have stayed on the high side, and he gets bailed out by the 97. Well, now it's a different story. I wouldn't want to be on the high side now. Taylor was the only one that inside the top 5 right there that wasn't really affected by that. So 17 goes by, or 17 does all right as well. Ryan Wilson getting the wave around right here. He's going to be your lucky dog. The number 20, doing his job. Good run. Chance. Cody, I appreciate it. I don't know, buddy. I don't know, and until we have that conversation, I would appreciate it if you guys put those kinds of comments in the Discord for me to know and tag me in those. I thank you very much. Thank you for the comment. "32 commenting while he's driving. It looks like he's gonna restart there in third or fourth. They're not single file. We don't know what's going on here. Who's in first? Taylor. 17 a place is going to be in second. The 32 is going to be in third. Taylor, place. The 32. Shanks in the 25. McQuistion, the 93 is going to be the top 5. Green, white, checkered. 2 attempts at a green, white, checkered here in the Cars Series. The Championship Auto Racing Series. 7th caution, 5th for incident. Remember, 2 of those cautions were for stage competition cautions, so those were not count against the drivers. The 14, 17, 25, 32, 99, 93. There's the 28 and the 60. They are holding on there as well. The 89 and the 26 make up the top 10. 5 rows into it. Pace car is going to dive off, and we're going to go back to green flag conditions right here. Daytona, the Omega Leaf CBD 240. Remember to go to OmegaLeafCBD.com. Check out more and more information about the products they carry, not only for yourself, but for your pets, of course. And then make sure that you sign up for that newsletter. Also get in there and use that promo code CARS25. Absolute fantastic interview with Jim over the last 2 days, and we appreciate him sponsoring these races for the NMSA. Oh, they're already wrecking. Man, oh man, oh man. That was that. All right. What was it, Ray Rogers? What happened here? Let's go back. We're going to take a look. Do believe somebody shot the gap. That would have been Stroll, Michael Stroll, the 81 right there. Oh, that's a big view. There we are. Nope. Bar chase. There it is. All right, folks. Here's the restart right here. Green flag goes. 81. Ooh, shoots the gap right there. 40. Oh, no. All righty. Back at it. Zach Taylor going to be the guy here. Next attempt at a green-white checkered is going to be here. Taylor looks like he is coming around and trying to meet up with the pace car. I do believe. Yep, that's what's happening here. So they're going to come around and do that. There's the pace car. And everybody else seemingly coming in as well. So it'll be the 14 and the 17. I said they were 1 and 2 right there. So we'll see how this next flag ends it, as they will continue to move forward here, folks. Last attempt at a green-white checkered here as they are ready to rock and roll one more time. Calvin Filarski out there says, come on, guys. Lights should go off on the pace car this time by, and let's hope they can finish under green. The last thing you want to do is finish pacing around, but, you know, these things do happen. It's been fun. Oh, goodness. 14, 17, 25, 32, the 99, the 93, the 60, the 28, the 26, and the 89. That is the look as we go back to green here. And what a race it's been. It's been fun to watch. It's been fun to broadcast. And we're going to go back to... But we'll be back with this series next week. You got to remember that. You think this is interesting? Wait until they get to the mile and a half in these cars. Wait till you get to short track racing in these cars. Xfinity cars are a blast, and it's an amazing race to call, so we appreciate these guys allowing us to do it. Signature Esports is our platform. We are broadcasting on pretty much every place that we can for the NMSA. Signature Esports Facebook page, the Twitch page, the YouTube page, and then Signature Esports Live Facebook group. Please join that group if you want to post anything there, and I will share it out to our pages that we're involved in as well. It's a public group, so you just have to get in there, and we'll make sure that we get you approved for that. And then we are also broadcasting live on the National Motorsports Simulation Association Facebook page as well. Taylor inside, 17 outside. That's place. And a good jump for the 14. We're going to see how this is going to fare out for them. The 32. It's not going to be that easy, folks. Big runs coming. 32 is going to be the back bumper of the 14. The 17 is going to have a run here. McQuistion's going to be there as well. This is not over. They're going to come around. They're going to take the white flag. This is what's going to have to be the factor in this race. We're going to see some aggressive moves. Taylor holding on to it, though. They need the white flag, and it looks like they might get it. Coming around to the front stretch, 17 has the 93. White flag waves. Taylor out front. 17 getting a run. Got to make a run sometime. If you're not going to do it now, where are you going to go? 14 is going to be there. 32 is going to have to make a move and make a deciding move, because the 14 is rearview mirror driving right now. Oh, 14. Come on, keep it clean. Oh. And that's how the field does that. 14 of Taylor. The 32 is going to be there. Drops below the double yellow. Taylor wins. The 32 comes home second. Moore there in third. Oh, goodness. Man, oh man, oh man. All right, let's take a look and see what happened here. We kind of saw what happened. But I want to look at it again because I like Rex. We all know that I like Rex. All right. So, this is Taylor right here. Our chase view for you. 32 kind of hits the apron a little bit right there. It looks like he gets a... The 14... The 32 goes up. 14 comes up to block. Takes a little bump. Gets a little bit squirrely. They slow up. 93's up high. 14's going to come back down. The inside line gets checked up. 32 to the 32, and everybody goes around. And that was the big mess. The parking lot on the backstretch. And man. Ooh, Nilly. All right. I don't know what to think about it, folks. Let's go over your race results. Brought to you by Omega Leaf CBD. Actually, no, we're not. Yes, we are. Zachary Taylor, Cody Shantz, David Moore, Brad Lee, Michael Sturgill is your top 5. Joseph Mahar, Michael Stroll, Chris Matthews, Matt Maniac is going to be there. And I said Shantz, not Shantz, so apologies about that. The 32. Phil Locke, Jonathan Schwartz, Ray Rogers, Travis McQuistion, Jay Place, Jeremy Little, George Williams, Chris Fale, all the way through 18th. And we will go down. I think that's Bartlett or Bartelt. That's going to be the number 60. Bell in 20th. Bush Bashard at 25th. Ebel in 28th. Darlington 32nd. Depanet in 33rd. Swavely 35th. And Gene Wolf back there in 37th. Brad Fulham in 38th. And it is. All good things. All good things. All right. New segment. We all know it's coming. Let's get it done.
Congratulations to the winner from Pub Table Racers. My name is Warren Brosell. I've been in NASCAR for 20 plus years. Sitting next to me is...
My name's Tim Packman. I'm involved in the short track industry and NASCAR for about 30 years. And we have a Facebook Live show every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. We're also on YouTube, Twitter. We have a website, pubtableracers.com. And we invite you to come check all that out.
Apple Podcasts also.
Yep, we have all that too. And Warren, what's it like to be involved with this league?
We're very proud to be involved with this league. Congratulations again.
And congratulations to the winner as you pull into Pub Table Racers Victory Lane.
Cheers.
We'll talk first to David Moore, the third place finisher, the number 28 here at the Omega Leaf CBD 240. Congratulations on the third place finish after that big wreck right there coming out of coming into turn 3 right there. You made it through. You kind of got yourself into a position. I mean, it is super speedway racing, so we know anything can happen, especially on the last lap. But walk us through your race and kind of how you got yourself out of that mess.
Yeah, I just knew I had to keep it up high and try to go around it the best I could. I knew I had to drive. Unfortunately, I had to tax him in the left rear. That was already all the way around, and got a little bit of damage from that. But luckily, I came through and I got lucky. Rather be lucky than good any day. So
I would. Hey, getting lucky at a super speedway means at least you get a top 5 out of it. So it's all good points, and there are definitely some good things to happen and good things to be seen in the future. Next week at Homestead, what do you got going on there?
nothing. Going to do a lot of practicing. Also going to practice a lot for the truck series. So the practice pretty much is all I got going on.
All right, my man. Well, I tell you what, good luck in the next week's race. We're going to be broadcasting. We're going to see how you're going to do, see if you can capitalize on what happened here. And get some more points for yourself here in the car series. Give your shout outs out there to friends, family, anybody that may be watching, and are you part of the team? What team are you on? I have to ask that because I don't know.
I'm part of Outlaw E Racing.
Oh, awesome!
We're mainly a dirt team. A few of us decided to branch out and come to asphalt and try this league out, and it went really well for us, and we learned a lot. And I want to thank them, Bradley, Philip Locke, Anthony Mossbacher. We do have a free agent that's running that is part of Outlaw E Racing, which is Harvey Shanks, who made the race tonight. Big thanks to all those guys, and big thanks to LSD Racing Paints, Hacksaw PCs. I think that's it.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations on a P3 finish here, and you talk about luck, but you still had to navigate the minefield, and congratulations on being the third guy to do that.
Thanks a lot, man.
You're welcome. You too, David Moore, your third place finisher there, and man, oh man, you know that you hate to sometimes win that way, but at the same time, I look at it and I go, he's absolutely right. It was sometimes you just got to get lucky on super speedway. The number 32 is going to be your second place finisher, right behind the 14 of Taylor. Cody, walk me through. We know that the blocks were going to be heavy. After that restart, Taylor was protecting every line that he could. Walk us through how you came home second. Cody, you have
our strategy played well tonight. We tried to hang it back as long as we could, and coming up to that second stage finish, we tried pushing toward the front, and it just wasn't there. I think we finished 10th on it, and taking that last green flag or the start of the last stage, we tried to put ourselves in the best position we can to start up front and just stay there the best we could. We knew we had help up front. I think all my teammates might have got wrecked out, and my help up front was there. I had Jay Place, and I don't think I could have been where I was without Jay on that last restart there. I know I had a lot of help from him. I had him, and Harvey Shanks is willing to work with us, but I just couldn't get up there. The block was there, and nothing I could do about it.
Well, I mean, you tried to do everything that you could. We watched we watched you change lanes. You were trying to go high. You were trying to go low. There was no fake there that he just couldn't predict in that situation. So, but you held on to it. You gave it a little bit of side by side action, getting to the start finish line. Second place at a super speedway. I could beg for second place at a super speedway.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm a big dirt driver, so this asphalt stuff's all new to me. Other than the duels on Monday, I think I've ran one or two other league races that on asphalt. So second place, I'm definitely not going to complain about it one bit. For sure. All right. Well, Homestead's going to be next week, and make sure you give your shout outs out there to all the people that are watching and affiliated with me. I got to give a huge shout out to Blake Depanet. He was our spotter there at the end, also giving me a spot on the team. I was shocked when he offered me the spot, so I can't thank him enough. I got to give a big shout out to Gene Wolf at Wolf Racing, all the guys over there for keeping us fast. Neese Racing Paints, Jimmy Neese for keeping our cars looking good. Wobbly Arrow Podcast, the Triple S, Dirt Panda, DKRL, all the guys over there giving us all the support. Jay Place for helping us there at the end. I think that's all I got. All right, my man. Well, we'll see you next week and see if you can capitalize on that Homestead, kind of that intermediate track that it runs like a super speedway. So you'll be able to kind of pick up where you left off maybe a little bit and maybe gain some of that corner speed. You can do. I appreciate it, man. Absolutely. Cody Schott's going to be your second place finish here, and we've gotten the chance to talk to this guy a couple of times last season, but the 16-year-old from North Tazewell, Zachary Taylor, buddy, you blocked and you blocked and you blocked, and that is, I say block, you took the line away from everybody. Walk us through the end of the race right there. You had some skill and some rear view mirror driving going on, and it was kind of some of the best I've seen.
I have never watched that mirror so hard in my life. Wherever I saw, whenever somebody makes a move, their spoiler will shift because of weight part. So you watch that very closely. You don't watch the rest of the car, you just watch that spoiler, and that'll tell you where they're. Mm-hmm. So every time that their spoiler rolled over, I knew that's where I needed to go. I think it was Cody's spoiler that I was looking at for a splitter. But that is the key to mirror. You want to do it, you're going to do it cleanly. That's the best way to do it. Don't watch the rest of the car. Because the rest of the car, they could be wrecking for you. You could be bleeding yourself into it. Watch that spoiler, and it'll teach you a lot.
Well, I tell you what, you held it, and you won the first race of the Cars series. All the Xfinity drivers. Now we know that there was some big monstrous wrecks that happened, but you found yourself through a couple of minefields there and got yourself going pretty nicely. So tell us how the rest of the race went, and make sure you give your shout outs out there, because we always make sure you get the chance to do that.
After most of the race started happening, it was kind of no time to just get up there through the field and see what we could do. I think it was around lap 60 or so. We said it's just what happens. We've had enough wrecks now that most of the cars that's going to wreck out is probably wrecked out by this point. Let's just get all we can get. We saw how that worked out. So super proud of all the guys over at Triple L Racing or Motorsports. They've done a heck of a job getting us a strong team together. I'm glad that they gave me the chance to come over. It wasn't look like I was going to be a charter driver this year, so super glad to be over there with them. All the guys over Rutting Up the Signs give me an awesome fire paint scheme out there. Guys over at Hammer Down Motorsports, obviously, they've kind of molded me into the super speedway racer I am. And just excited to get back on the track next week.
Awesome, man. Well, it was a great run. It was good to see everybody out there again. Some of the drivers carrying over both of the series, and congratulations on the first win of the season. Hopefully, we'll get to see you have more next week at Homestead.
Yeah, and thank you. See you at North Wilkesboro on Tuesday.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, you will. All right, my man. We'll see you then.
See you.
Awesome. Zachary Taylor, your race winner right there, and that was Pub Table Racers Victory Lane. Thank you to the guys over there at Pub Table Racers. Make sure you give them a like, follow, and share on all that stuff that they were talking about in there. They've got a podcast. Go to Apple. Go to their Apple, your Apple store, your podcast store, whatever podcast that you listen to, and pick up their stuff. It's very entertaining. Everything racing involved, including some things iRacing out there, some sim racing that they've talked about as well. Taylor, Shantz, Moore, Lee, Sturgill, top fives for all the drivers. And thank you to Omega Leaf CBD. Make sure you go to OmegaLeafCBD.com and make sure that you use that promotional code CARS25, CARS25 for that 25% discount. And we will be back at it again tomorrow night with the signature eNASCAR Truck Series, the Phil Hab Series, the F It Let's Have a Beer Series, whatever you want to call it. Joanne Byrne always tunes in for that, so thank you very much to all that crew over there and that beer chick. Thank you to the NMSA for allowing me to broadcast this season. We were back for the entire season, so it's including the playoffs, so you guys will be hearing a lot from me this season, but make sure you do me a favor and get out there and hit the like and subscribe, share all of this out there with everybody, and I appreciate you. My name is Jason with Signature Esports, and I told you at the beginning of the race, but I'm going to tell you again, good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to you all out there.